Mr. Hopgood, you look quite upset.
Oh, Mr. Anselm! You see me the most unfortunate of men. I am attacked in my honor. I am attacked in my house. And you see there a scoundrel and a wretch who has violated the most sacred rights, who has introduced himself into my house as a servant in order to steal my money and seduce my daughter.
Whoever thought of your money about which you raved?
Yes, and they have given each other the promise of marriage. This insult concerns you, Mr. Anselm, and it is you who ought to be plaintiff against him, and, at your own expense, charge him to the utmost in order to be revenged.
I have no intention to force anyone to marry me and to lay claim to a heart that has already bestowed itself. But as far as your interests are concerned, I'm ready to espouse them as if they were my own.
This is a gentleman, an honest commissary, who swears he will omit nothing of what concerns the duties of his office. Charge him, sir, in order to be revenged, and charge it and make it criminal, most criminal.
I do not see what crime they can make of my passion for your daughter, nor the offense you think I ought to be condemned to for our engagement when it is known who I am.
Oh, I don't care a pin about all those stories. And the world is full nowadays of those impostors, those pretenders to nobility, who deck themselves out insolently with the first illustrious name that comes into their head.
Know that I am too upright to adorn myself with a name which is not mine, and that all Naples can bear testimony to my birth.
Softly! Take care of what you're about to say. You speak before a man to whom all Naples is known, and will soon know if your story is true.
I am not the man to fear anything, and if all Naples is known to you, you know who was Don Thomas da Verci.
Certainly, I know who he is, and few people know him better than I do.
I don't care about Don Thomas or Don whoever.
Have patience and let him speak. We shall soon know what he has to say.
That is to him that I owe my birth.
To him?
Yes.
Nonsense! You are joking! Try to make out a more likely story, and do not pretend to shelter yourself under such a piece of imposture.
Consider your words better before you speak. It is no imposture, and I say nothing here which I cannot prove.
What? You dare call yourself the son of Don Thomas del Verci?
Yes, I dare to do so, and I am ready to maintain the truth against anyone, whoever he may be.
Ho, 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 ho! This audacity is marvelous! Learned in your confusion, it is now at least 16 years ago since the man of whom you speak died in a shipwreck at sea with his wife and children, when he was trying to save their lives from the cruel persecutions which accompanied the troubles in Naples, and which caused the banishment of several noble families.
Yes, but learn to your confusion that this son, 7 years of age, was with the servant saved from the wreck by a Spanish vessel, and that this son is he who now speaks to you. Learn that the captain of that ship, touched with compassion at my misfortune, loved me. He had me brought up as his own son, and that the profession of arms has been my occupation ever since I was fit for it. But lately, I heard that my father is not dead as I thought he was, that passed this way to go and find him out. An accident arranged by heaven brought to my sight the charming Elise, that the sight of her made me a slave to her beauty, and that the violence of my love and the harshness of her father made me take the resolution to come into his house disguised as a servant, and to send someone else to look after my parents.
But what other proofs have you besides your own words that this is not a fable based by you upon truth?
What proofs? The captain of the Spanish vessel, a signet ring which belonged to my father, an agate bracelet which my mother placed upon my arm, and old Pedro, that servant saved with me from the wreck.
Alas, I can answer here for what you have said, that you did not deceive us. And all you say clearly tells me that you are my brother.
Oh, you, my sister?
Yes, my heart was touched as soon as you began to speak. And our mother will be delighted at seeing you. Often told me of the misfortunes of our family. Heaven spared us also in that dreadful wreck, but our life was spared at the cost of our liberty. For my mother and myself were taken up by pirates from the wreck of our vessel. After 10 years of slavery, a lucky event gave us back to liberty, and we returned to Naples only to find all of our property sold and could hear no news of our father. We embarked for Genoa, where my mother went to reclaim what remains of a family estate which had been much disputed. And after leaving her unjust relatives, she came here, where she has lived but a weary life.
Ha ha! How wonderful heaven is, and how true it is that belongs only to thee to work miracles. Come to my arms, my children, and share the joy of your happy father. Yes, my son! I am Don Thomas D'Alberci, whom heaven saved from the waves with all the money he had with him, and who, after 16 years, believing you dead, was preparing, after long journeys, to seek the consolations of a new family and marry a gentle and virtuous woman. The little security that was left for me in Naples had made me abandon the idea of returning there, and having found the means of selling all I had, I settled here under the name Anselm. I wish to forget all the sorrows of a name associated to so many and great troubles.
He is your son.
Yes.
That being so, I hold you responsible for the 10,000 crowns he has stolen from me.
He's stealing anything from you.
Yes!
Who said so?
Master Jacques!
You say that. You see that I'm not saying anything.
Yes, he certainly did. There's the officer who received his deposition.
Can you really believe me capable of such base action?
Capable or not capable, I must find my money!
Did I grieve over your money, Father?
I have the mayor tell you that if you consent to let me marry Marianne, your money will be given back to you.
Where is it?
Do not trouble yourself about that. It is in a safe place and I answer for it. Everything depends on your resolve. It is for you to decide. You have the choice either of losing Marianne or your cash box.
Has nothing been taken out?
Nothing at all. Do not trouble yourself about that. Is it your intention to agree to this marriage and to join your consent with that of the mother who leaves her at the liberty to do as she likes?
But you do not know that this consent is no longer sufficient. That heaven has given me back a brother. At the same time, it has given me back a father. And you have now to obtain me from him.
Oh, heaven, my dear children, has not resorted to me so I may oppose your wishes. Mr. Harpagon, you must realize that the decision of a young girl is more likely to fall upon the son than of the father. Come now, do not force people to say it is unnecessary, and consent as I do to this double marriage.
In order for me to be well advised, I must see my casket.
You should see it safe and sound.
I have no money to give to my children in marriage.
Never mind, I have some. Do not let this trouble you.
Then you will take it upon yourself to defray the expenses of both these marriages?
Yes, I will take the responsibility upon myself. Are you satisfied?
Yes. Provided you give me a new suit for the wedding.
Agreed. Let's go enjoy the blessings this happy day brings us.
Stop, sir, stop. Softly, if you please. Who is to pay me for my writing?
We have nothing to do with your writing.
Indeed, and yet I do not pretend to have done it for nothing.
There's a man you can hang in payment.
Alas, what is one to do? I receive a good cudgeling for telling the truth, and now they'll have me hanged for lying.
Mr. Harpagon, you must forgive this piece of imposture.
Then you will pay this officer?
Let it be so. Let's go quickly, my children, and share the joy with your happy mother.